Allegheny and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And we're off from Acrisure. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 19. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, they go with Harris. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved. Makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Fields out of the gun. Gets this one to Harris. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the shotgun, Fields. It is caught left side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. That's an amazing play.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Running behind center with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's got Harris. And they bring him down around the 34.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Fields now on third. Completed over the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's on the move. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running this one off right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, Watson. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Fits it through the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. First down, ball at the 36. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off play action, it's Fields. Finds his fullback. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And that's a Steelers first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Space to the left. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That'll be the end of 1 in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Harris will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Harris. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. They don't gain anything, so another goal line stand brings up a 4th down decision.
Well, this defense has risen to the occasion, and now, Kate, they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Here we go.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Dicker connects there. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Watson working in the pistol. On the move, headed right. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back on the handoff. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a 1st for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Watson. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, here's Watson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, he lost the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Space on the right, and he's got room. At the 20. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. A great return out of him, making makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense, what credit is due.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing is Watson. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Watson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Watson. Catch made underneath by the back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Browns at a deficit. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Watson now. Has it in close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right here in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action, Fields. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. got first down from the 31. Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Second down. Watson throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now. Watson looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The ability to track the ball, but ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Najee takes this one. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 20 on 2nd down. This finds Austin complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They motion a receiver left. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Watson to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They give now to Najee. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go,
Man in motion here. Fields on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Quickly out to the right, complete.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Harris gets it on the counter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. They give to Harris from the gun.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. From the 32. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Fields out of the gun. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Fields now on third. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Browns will go on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Slot man motioned over. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. So now here's 3rd and 5. Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Sending a receiver left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. This is is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Fields to throw it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Watson, first and 10. Judy there to grab it. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw secured by George Pickett. Still going inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a two-point conversion coming up.
Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Easy. Test. Bunch right. All right.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They give it to him again. Gets to space right side. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back-to-back carries here. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go. Here we go, son.
Throwing from the gun here. That throw behind his intended target.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here we go. Good. No mud. Right.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hey, 10. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30.
the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Here we go. Tonight.
First down throw for Fields. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Ken. Score these guys, man. Hey, fight if you want. Fight if you want. 11. Hey, Ken. Go.
Another throw for Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 3rd and short.
Angel. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. We can do this, offense. Alpha.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's Harris. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And the Steelers line it up to go for 2 once more.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw Fields. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Steelers 28.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. Broke through the tackle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. This one goes off left tackle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they pick him off again. And the Browns get it back after a
He isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. That's completed right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Fields on 1st down. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get 1 more snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here we go. West right zip. Go.
1 final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Browns are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Pittsburgh.